As a parent, imagine life being sniffed out of your own child. What will you do? Shout, scream, or just sit and look? Mrs. Abeni was a hardworking mother who loved her two children more than anything in the world. Life in Lagos was never easy, but Abeni always found a way to manage her responsibilities, from her demanding job to ensuring her children, Zuberi and Tiwalade, were well cared for. Every afternoon, she would pick them up from school and drive them home, navigating the chaotic Lagos traffic. That particular afternoon, the sun was blazing and the streets were noisy as usual. Abeni parked her old but reliable Toyota Corolla near the school gate. She waved at Zuberi and Tiwalade, who came running towards the car. "Good afternoon, Mama," Tiwalade greeted cheerfully as she slid into the front seat. Mama, guess what happened today?" Zuberi shouted from the back seat, his face lighting up with excitement. "Hold on, Zuberi," Abeni said with a tired smile. "Let me drive out of here first, then you can tell me all about it." Zuberi pouted but nodded. He loved talking about his day, especially about the games he played with his friends during break time. As they drove through the busy street, Tiwalade was busy chatting about her math test, while Zuberi played with the car window. Abeni had told him many times not to do that, but today she was too distracted by her thoughts. She was thinking about the bills she needed to pay and the report she had to finish at work. Zuberi, being the curious and playful boy he was, leaned his head out of the car window. The wind blew through his hair and he giggled at the funny feelings. Suddenly, Abeni decided to close the windows. "This Lagos dust is too much," she muttered, reaching for the button to wind up the glass. Zuberi didn't notice the glass moving until it pressed against his neck. At first, he thought it was a game, but as the glass moved higher, he felt trapped. "Mama! Mama, stop!" he cried, but Abeni didn't hear him over Tiwalade's shout and the honking of cars. Panicking, Zuberi slapped Abeni's shoulder as hard as he could. The slap landed on her eye, startling her. "Hush! Zuberi, why would you hit me like that?" Abeni shouted, rubbing her eye with one hand and keeping the other on the steering wheel. In her frustration, she reached back with her free hand and smacked Zuberi lightly without looking. "You don't hit your mother. What's wrong with you?" Tears streaming down Zuberi's eyes. He couldn't speak anymore because the glass was already on his neck. He kept hitting Abeni. Abeni froze. The muffled cries finally made her realize something was wrong. She quickly glanced back and saw Zuberi's head stuck in the window, his small body wriggling in pain. "Oh my God!" Abeni gasped, her heart pounding. She immediately pressed the button to wind down the glass. As soon as the window lowered, Zuberi pulled his head back inside, coughing and sobbing. "Zuberi, are you okay? Oh, my baby, I am so sorry." Abeni hugged him tightly, her voice shaking with guilt. Zuberi nodded weakly, rubbing his neck. "It hurts, Mama," he whispered. Tiwalade, who had turned around in her seat, looked scared. "Mama, Is Zuberi going to be okay? She asked, her big eyes filled with worry. Abeni checked Zuberi's neck carefully. There was a red mark, but thankfully, no serious injuries. She sighed in relief and hugged him again. Zuberi, I am so sorry, Abeni repeated, tears welling up in her eyes. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. Zuberi sniffled and looked up at her. It's okay, Mama. I know you didn't mean it. Back at home, Abeni sat the children down and explained why it was important to stay safe in the car. Zuberi, you must never stick your head or hands outside the window again, okay? She said firmly. Yes, Mama, Zuberi replied, nodding. Aunty Walade, you need to help me watch out for your brother. You're the big sister, so I need you to be responsible too, Abeni added. Yes, Mama, Tiwalade said solemnly. Abeni also promised herself to be more mindful. She realized how easily accidents could happen when she was distracted. From that day on, she made a rule. No one would touch the car windows without her permission, and everyone had to sit properly with their seat belts on. The moral of this story is that parents should always stay alert and pay attention, especially while driving. Small distractions can lead to big accidents. Children should be taught the dangers of playing in moving vehicles. Safety rules are there to protect everyone. Communication between parents and children is essential to prevent misunderstandings and ensure everyone's well-being. Hello friends, let me know your thoughts about this story in the comment section, and please don't forget to share, as this is not just a story, it is a true life experience, so that other parents and guardians will learn as they drive their children around to be very much careful. And please don't forget to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your constant support. See you in my next video. Bye.